Hey guys, welcome back to the Crypto Wave. Sorry, it's been a while. In fact, it's probably been about, 2 weeks or something since my last video, and I apologize, but unfortunately, the Crypto Wave got the RONA. Between work and getting Corona, I was out for the count for a while. I also apologize if I sound a little weird. My throat still hasn't quite cleared up yet. Still pretty lethargic, tired, fatigued, all that good stuff. All you guys who got Corona kind of know what I'm going through. But with that being said, a couple different things. I am back. I should hopefully start doing videos pretty routinely again. Have a really cool project, Ertha, that I was trying to do before it launched. Unfortunately, because I was sick, I wasn't able to. So it's actually the token has already launched, but the land sale is currently on. So I want to touch real quick. I won't make this very long just because I don't think my voice is going to be able to handle it. But I wanted to introduce you guys to another Metaverse project. There's so many of these Metaverse projects that are coming out right now. All of them are pretty dang unique. If you follow my channel, you know I've done quite a few. There's Polygon. There is Metastrike, there is Star Atlas, there is one coming out called Network, there is Ertha. But this one in particular, all of them I really, really like, and all of them I'm trying to buy assets and kind of follow along with, because each one has a different, unique kind of gameplay. Star Atlas is far from fully developed. They do have a web-based game which lets you stake and maintain your ships and things like that. Polygon is on its way. Metastrike is developing very well. That's a first-person shooter, which is going to be very, very unique. This particular one, if you guys haven't gone to it yet, it's ertha.io, ERTHA.io. And it's a really cool trailer. I'm not going to show you, but when you come in here, click on this trailer and watch it. It kind of talks about what happened. And in essence, this takes place in like the year 2026. This game does. And in essence, humans effed up. We screwed up the Earth, global warming, the whole thing. And so the entire globe, literally entire world within this system, has been broken down into hexes. And those hexes are NFTs. And each hex NFT is a plot of land. Within that land, you can build and maintain your own hex, basically. Each country has its own resources. Each resource isn't exclusive to each country, so it kind of forces you to be reliant on other countries. If you go into the white paper, it is really, really in depth. This team has raised a lot of money. They're doing a lot of cool partnerships, and it's clear that they have a very big, ambitious goal for this. It's going to be definitely a long-term play, just from the sheer size of it. You're in essence and I'll take you to the globe where the hexes are in a minute, but in essence you are developing. As you come in, you have kind of these roles when you go into it. Each role provides something to society, whether that be a scholar, a fighter, a businessman, whether you're somebody who produces resources, somebody who manufactures goods, somebody who manufactures weapons, those who manufacture food for the world. And it all depends on how you develop that particular hex that you own. And each hex may not be ideal for food. It may have an oil resource, which would kind of change the dynamic of what your hex would be used for. But it's really, really unique. It's very in-depth. The white paper is very, very big. You can come in here. Energy mechanics, I briefly when I was going through it, in essence, what this basically means is there's 24 hours per day. Each person's given 24-hour, basically, energy. And then as you do tasks throughout the day, it costs you energy. And really, when you read this, the reason they have this particular mechanic in there is that they're trying to restrict the amount of things people can do at a certain 24-hour period, trying to keep it as fair as possible, because there are some people like myself who, once we start playing this game, I'm only going to be able to log on maybe once a week, if that, between work and just home life in general, whereas other people may be able to log on 7 days a week. So they're going to be able, they're going to be able to develop a whole lot quicker, but there will be a limit per day of what they can do. Now, they will still obviously exponentially increase more than somebody who can only log on once a week, but I do like that mechanic that it tries to restrict and at least keep things as fair as possible. There's production, there's companies. I'm not going to go into all these. All of these are based on NFTs and things, so your hex will produce a particular product. That product is going to be need to be utilized either by a company, by a production, by an industry. And so as you produce those things from your hex, the rest of the world can then buy it using the in-game currency Ertha, and then they can develop further things, whether that be food, buildings, armor, you name it. There's a lot of different components on here. There's international trade mechanics, there's transportation mechanics, flight mechanics, training, hacking, study, missions. There's a lot of stuff. I would encourage you to come through here and read it. It's very long, but it's actually really in depth, and you can see the grand scale of what they're trying to achieve on this, and you'll get an even better picture, not only from the specifics that they've thought of for the game itself, but then also just the sheer size of the amount of hexes that are available on the earth. With that said, I did try to make this video before the tokens were released. Unfortunately, I didn't hit that mark, but it's okay. This is the token schedule and sale. The cool thing about this actually is if you go over to their Twitter, they've actually, so it's already launched, and not only that, but they actually launched on, and I'm going to ruin the name, to be honest with you, because I don't really use this exchange, but Huobi Global. If I'm saying that wrong, I apologize, but it's a pretty big, it's a huge exchange. So getting listed on that is big time. So not only is it on PancakeSwap, but it is on this exchange. It's number one on their exchange as of the 5th. Today's the 6th. And it's trading well. On here, their screenshot, it looks like it's trading about 19 cents. I looked a little while ago, and I think it's actually trading about 30. It's currently 28 cents. Which is pretty good. And that is the in-game currency. Obviously you can go into the token utility, but in reality it's for buying and selling within the game, and you can buy and sell goods, you can buy and sell products, all that kind of stuff. So the team is huge, the white paper is huge, the ambition is huge. Coming into here, like I said, the token is available on PancakeSwap, but I did want to show you because as of right now, they are doing the land sale. So if you're just watching this video, it is January 6th. You have until January 17th to purchase land. You actually get on the 17th, the price of the land is actually going up. So if you click on this on their site, it's going to bring you to the world here. Give it just a second here to load. And it's going to take a minute because it is pretty grandeur here. I have not bought land yet, but I am going to buy land. It's averaging low-end land, and I'm imagining it's going to be based on... this is going to be based on prime real estate, I would imagine. So, for instance, I am in the U.S. Let's rotate this around here. Africa. Let's come around here. Here's the U.S. So you can see the hexes. So these, if you go to the green, these are all the ones that are already minted. So they're already making a killing. These blue here are all the ones that are for sale. Oh man, when I checked this yesterday, there was plenty over here in the California region. It is sold out now. But you can zoom in on these hexes, and as you go through, you can actually click on them to see, like for instance, let's come down here to these three. If you click on it, it's going to tell you what its cost is, and then a resource that is on there, and if anybody owns it. So obviously I'm looking at for sale, so nobody's going to own these. And these prices are actually going up now, because when I looked yesterday, they were about 200 and something. So these hexes now are all with it. Oh, look at that one. Holy Toledo, 10,000. There must be something. Oh, yeah, it looks like there's some kind of coal or something on there. So when I was looking yesterday, there were some within like the $250 range. Now look where we're at. We're sitting in the $500 range here. So anyway, I'm not going to bore you with this, but you can see just the grandness of these hexes and what they're trying to achieve. You can buy some out in the sea, so you can harvest oil and things like that if it's available. Countries, within the game itself, I'm going to close this out. Within the game itself, you can do economic, you can do business, you can do resources, you can do war, you can do all kinds of things. And the whole purpose, kind of going back to the beginning, was humankind screwed up the earth. Let's build the earth the way it should have been built. Or at least have a say in the way that the earth is built. So this is truly going to be influenced and manufactured by those who buy hex and develop their particular land. It's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. So that's about all I'm going to do for now. I'm going to try and keep this kind of short because, again, I'm still kind of getting over this cold. My throat's already starting to act up again here. So hope you all are well. I did want to talk about a couple other Metaverse projects that are coming out or have already launched. I'll do that in the coming days. Until then, everybody have a good day, and thanks for tuning in, and thanks for sticking with me. And I'll try and keep content streaming coming out to you guys. All right, have a good one.